informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you heard on this program. McLaren's and or its affiliates are not responsible or liable for any advice, course of treatment, diagnosis, or any other information, services, or products that you obtain through hearing this program.
And the lips that are so, so sweet. Gentle where she softly speaks. Such an angel when we meet. God bless the ground beneath her feet. She can take you on a high. Be a comfort when you cry. But if you look into her eyes, you'll see the strength of a woman.
Yes, yes, yes. Strength of a woman. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Good night, too. Depends on where you are listening to us across the universe. This is yours truly. This is yours truly. Yes, this is yours truly, Glenroy Walker. And of course, yes, this is yours truly, Glenroy Walker and Dr. McLaren. Yes, somebody is disturbing me, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes, okay. Yes, so, yes, it's another day. It's another day, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to close the studio door. You guys are disturbing me. All right, okay. Yes, so I just want to welcome Dr. McLaren in the studio. Of course, for those of you that have been listening to us over the years, the very familiar voice that most of you are familiar with, especially at this time, is Fata Diamond or Avril. Of course, they are not here today. Fata Diamond took a well-deserved vacation. Nowadays, Fata Diamond just take a whole lot of vacation, man.
That's a good sign.
Yes, yes, it's a good sign. Wow, my everything just sound loud. Anyway, and of course, Avril, she's out there, of course, and I know today is her pastor birthday. Yes, so of course she should be passing through through the studio later on. But I just want to say hello and big up to everyone that are out there, the TMC listeners and the IUL listeners, the HGI listeners, the FMA listeners, all of the, yes.
All the diversified folks.
Dr. McLaren, just before you start, look, for those of you that are watching me right now, are watching us in the studio, you see the way that I dress. I just came through the airport, and I was at a training or launching convention down there in
Florida.
In Florida.
Oh,
yes,
God.
yes.
It takes too long to talk.
In Florida. And ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you, you'll be hearing more information about that. But, sometimes when you hear us on the radio talking about wealth building, this is serious. I've seen some regular people like you and me making from $1 million up to $3-4 million a year within the past 5 years. I mean, I've met. I know when I talk about things, I don't have to be saying, look, that Jewish person or that Asian person, or that those other people that are so privileged, making certain amount of money. I can see my brothers and my sisters
Doing the same.
doing the same thing. And sometimes we talk about coming to a seminar, coming to a wealth building seminar or meeting, and take yourself and invite your relative and your friends. And sometimes people start talking, oh, is that a networking thing? Or is that whatever? Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to continue in that same situation that you have been living for years, it's up to you. So here what happened. I am taking just 30 seconds out of Dr. McLaren time to remind those of you that just listen to her show alone, that coming up on the 30th, that is next week, Thursday, Dr. McLaren, that is Thursday, January 30th, right?
Probably. I have to look at my calendar. It's the 30th.
Yes, the 30th. We are having a wealth building seminar at the JFK Hilton Hotel in Queens. Ladies and gentlemen,
You can't afford to miss it, folks.
You want
I
to
went to the one last week, Tuesday, and boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is so wonderful to see us getting very smart about our future.
yes.
And those of you who came to America with a drive, a vision, a purpose, you need to attend these seminars because it will give you an opportunity. I don't believe in coincidence, not at all. If you're at the right place at the opportune time, you'll be amazed at the things that can occur that will change your life. So make an effort, folks, to tune into these seminars because we are giving our folks an opportunity to look on the other side, to really build our fortune, to set our future rolling. And it's amazing. There are some folks there that are just so on fire. And we need to stick together. Remember, there was a Black Wall Street in the 1720s. There was a Black Wall Street, and they were successful. There were some black folks who were making some real money.
Well, I saw some of them this weekend.
Of course. And
Yes.
we are back on track again.
Yes.
Because this, we're about to make a huge, huge, huge impact on this country. So we want you folks to be a part of it. But we can have Black Wall Street again with your participation. And when I say Black Wall Street, I mean people with the mindset to change their destiny. Not only experiencing great health, but being able also to have the comforts of life.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for more information on that, you can tune in within another 20, 30 minutes from now. You'll be hearing a whole lot more information on that. You can call 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554 to get more information on the different IUL products and the different wealth building products and about our upcoming seminars. And I just want to say congratulations to those people that came out to the seminar, Dr. McLaren. We had roughly about 90% of the people sign up that were at that's a good thing.
Oh, they signed up for the Las Vegas convention in August.
No, some of them opened their IUL account. Some of them joined the business, and some of them also signed up for the Legal Shield.
Oh, you mean
and
from
all
last
of those,
Tuesday?
For last Tuesday,
Oh,
yes,
that
right.
was the future you're talking about.
No, I'm not talking about last Tuesday that just went by. So people are really moving. And ladies and gentlemen, you need to take step. You need to move to, because all of us came here for one purpose, and it's to make a better life for ourselves and for our generation. So come out. Dr. McLaren, tell us about how we can be able to live long, live strong, to enjoy this money that we are making.
Okay, folks. So that was a lot of my time that was taken. But still, I should say I'm also involved. So it's a good thing because wealth and health goes together. Without one, the other can't be strong. So it's important that we look in that avenue also, because a healthy man, with focus and drive, can really experience an awesome life. Today, last time we were talking about anemia, and we did 3 sessions with that. Today I want to talk about the difference between men and women when it comes to heart disease. But I want to also extend a warm welcome to first-time listeners. And there are some of you probably wondering what this is about and so on. But I just want to say that if you are listening right now, it's not a coincidence. Because I want you to know one thing. The name of your disease, if you have one, is not the cause of your disease. Okay? I'm going to repeat that. The name of your disease or condition is not the cause of your illness. Okay? The name has nothing to do with the cause. Okay? Because disease is a process. Disease is a process. And just to emphasize a little bit more, our physiology, or the physiology of disease, or the manifestation of disease, is always preceded by biological decline over time. And what that means is that signs and symptoms come about after the body has made a number of changes. So that's the biological part. It's the process that was the transformation in your cells that was happening before you have a physical manifestation, which are the symptoms. So disease develops over time, okay? And also I want to emphasize that every organ and body system vibrates at a different time. All right, so your liver, your kidney, your spleen, you name it, the various parts of the body vibrates according to its own clock or circadian rhythm. And that's why we can't say that a disease by its name is the cause of the disease. And I think, and most of us believe, that you cannot separate the body from its parts because every part affects another part. For example, you are diagnosed with thyroid condition. You know that might be the thyroid, but guess what? It affects. It's coming from the endocrine system being off. Are they not secreting sufficient hormones, or the endocrine system has sent the wrong signal, or signal too strong or too weak? Then we're talking about the other parts of the body that depends on the thyroid, or that other parts that the thyroid depends on, or vice versa. It's all connected. So when you find yourself going to 5 or 6 different doctors for 5 or 6 different manifestation of illness, you're going to the cardiologist, you're going to the endocrinologist, you're going to the gastroenterologist, you're going to all of these different people. So that is giving so many of us the idea that they are independent. No, they are not independent.
So Doc, what you are saying, when a person said, my or me, thyroid, me arthritis, me cancer, me diabetes, you are saying that we should not be saying that.
You should not be saying that. It just so happened that those are vibrating outside of the rhythm of how the others are vibrating. The liver process certain time of the night, Okay, your digestion takes certain hours, between certain hours. Your kidney does its thing certain time. And that's why your circadian rhythm, when we talk about circadian rhythm, people are thinking about sleep cycle. Yes, that's part of it. But circadian rhythm is the whole cycle of life. It's the whole cycle of life. Different parts has its own rhythm. And I want to go into another thing too about ancestors. Our folks are experiencing all kinds of conditions.
Why is that?
Well, we talk about, I mentioned ancestral.
Yes.
You know that we are in America, but we are not of America.
Okay.
We're from Jamaica, but really we originate from Africa. So the good thing about being in the islands is that if you're ethnic, then being in the island is not too far from your ancestors, because the Caribbean tend to be more tropical, just like where we are from. So the food in those regions tend to be of a tropical nature, and the fact that all those things are being grown, are actually being cultivated in those regions, it's simple fact that the fact that God put them there and you are there for years and years, because you know slavery went on for a very long time and we were displaced all over the place. But the fun thing about it is that a lot of the stuff left Africa was taken to those places from Africa.
Right. And
You know?
yeah.
And the fact that you have coconut in your country shouldn't be construed as not being good for you, because the fact that you grew up eating that means that your DNA has now become a part of that, or
Yeah.
part of that has become your DNA. So if we stick with ancestral things, what works well for us? You see, a lot of diseases, we're taking on a lot of conditions that really we shouldn't be experiencing. And it's because we have taken on certain lifestyle that is not compatible to who we are. So we are eating foods that belong to every other nation.
And when you talk about ancestral, okay, bottom line is that you are saying that the way that we were brought up, the food that we can't even say about Jamaican now, because a lot of Jamaicans were brought up in Kingston, and even the country now, when I realized that every headache, every cold symptom, every flu symptom, they are going to the doctors now.
Yes.
And I remember back in the days when I was growing up, when we were growing up,
Right.
and anything, if our eyes, knee, head, we sneeze, our parents would have just get up and go behind the house, up the field,
And get something.
and get something, and we are ready to go to school the following day.
Exactly.
Now I see people in Jamaica, one of the things that a lot of my relatives are talking about now is appendix.
Yeah.
Everybody, I mean, they are going, and this tonsil.
The tonsil.
The tonsil. And I'm saying back in the days, if our tonsil were swollen, it's because a piece of bone or something would have done. You understand? But nowadays, every single thing, and they say, you have a little cold, you're going to doctor for that? And these parents are taking their children to the doctor for a little cold or some form of...
Well, you see, we have to understand one thing too. When you're programmed, that's what happens. If you're programmed, then you're going to do what you were programmed to do. And when you're taken outside of your familiar zone, if you're Jamaican and you are in America, you are outside the familiar grounds. And what you probably could pick up in Jamaica, you can't pick it up here. You can't go and uproot something unless you're probably in Florida, where a lot of folks in Florida are planting stuff that is similar to the stuff from home. So there is a difference, and people do what they want to do because of how much they know. And like the scripture says, without knowledge, our people perish. And that's one of the biggest challenges. When we don't understand, when we don't know, when someone doesn't remind you, then you will do what seems easiest. You know, whatever is available to you is what you're going to follow. So that's why people take their children as soon as they have that little symptom or so they take them to the doctor. Because if you hear something long enough or you're exposed to something long enough, then you're going to think that this is my only option. Okay? So that's a challenge there. So yes, that's why they're taking their children there, because they don't see another way. And sometimes they see it, but because they have heard it so many times being said that see the doctor for everything.
And
You know?
that's a big challenge, because even with my sister that just passed away, I remember even when you were talking to her and you sent down stuff for her to help her, the doctors down there tell her, discourage her from taking them, because they are saying that, oh, it reached too far to even start treating. You understand? So sometimes it's the people that they are supposed to be giving them hope.
Yeah.
Those are some of the same people.
You see, that is happening because they want to. The thing about it is that doctors have realized that people see them as somewhat another God. And what they say, people believe readily. Yes, your doctor went to medical school for a very, very long time. They know a whole lot of stuff, but folks, they don't know everything. There's so much information out there. No one person or one group of people or persons is going to know everything. So we tend to follow the path that we see ahead of us. You know, so a lot of folks think that if it's not from the doctor, it's not going to help me. But that's, some doctors will tell you, and I know a number of doctors who are ethical as such, that will guide you in a certain direction, even though they don't know that much. And if there is a thing about...
Dr. McLaren, I noticed you are like about 25 minutes in. Until now, I've heard you give out the number.
Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You start out wrong,
Dr. McLaren, she's here, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you that are just tuning in for the first time, you are listening to Dr. Judith McLaren from McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center. When I say McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center, I know what I'm talking about. I am a living proof of that. Okay? So if you want to see me in person and to know my age, you will know that my age is reversing. You understand? Okay, I can climb trees. I can climb trees.
You can run up the hill. You can do 1,000 push-ups.
And I can do 1,000 push-ups. So ladies and gentlemen, the telephone number to call to make an appointment. By the way, she's like about 3 to 4 months booked out already.
But still call.
But still call, because sometime emergency, we can put you on the emergency list. Call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. If you have situation, some challenges in your body, or even if you don't have, prevention is better than cure, ladies and gentlemen. Do not wait until it's too late. Call to make an appointment, even if it's just 3 or 4 months down the road. Call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. As Father Diamond would say, she's not your regular doctor.
That's right.
She's a person that will tell you as it is. And by the way, you just don't come to Dr. McLaren and you fill out your forms and whatever, and then they call you in and then she sit with you for 5 to 10 minutes. No, it's a 2-hour, 1.5 to 2 hour procedure. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know she do it, ladies and gentlemen. So call and make an appointment. If you spend 1.5 to 2 hours with a person, you know that you're gonna know everything about your life and what is going on. Before, immediately, and to come.
Yes.
And plus she have that Diane.
Oh, Diane.
Ladies and gentlemen, she have
I have an
a
equipment
piece of equipment
called Diane.
called Diane. Ladies, men, you guys need to come
Meet
out, come
Diane.
meet Diane for real. Diane will fix your problem or the challenges that you're having in your body. Diane will take care of that. And ladies, of course, you know Diane is a lady name. You know that Diane is gonna take care of you. That's an executive package, ladies and gentlemen. When you call, just tell whoever answer the phone that you want to the executive package because you want to meet Diane.
And you want to know everything
You
that
want
there
to
is
know
to know.
everything about what is going on in your
Because,
body.
folks, you can't treat what you don't know.
Call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. Call and make your appointment. And Dr. McLean, can I also talk about that the world #1 weight loss thing that is going on down there?
Folks, you need
Oh
to
my
participate in
God.
our weight loss excitement that
Yes.
we're having for this year. We already
Yes.
started and we have some people already signed on to it. You all need to participate in
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen, that weight loss thing, guys, you need to call her. New Year's resolution, call 914-278-9394. Do not wait until close to summer. Call now and you will get back that teenager body and that in your 20s body again.
And we'll help you to even make the skin look better too, because we
Okay.
have all different ways to make you look younger, feel stronger, or just look better in general and feel better.
Yeah, instead of you being on Facebook right now or Photoshop your face, you will definitely look the way that you are supposed to look. Because, Dr. Margaret, this is one of the things that I don't understand. Yes, I do not understand a lot of the ladies on Facebook.
Yes.
And you see they look like princess that princess there from Africa, queen anyway, very beautiful. They don't realize if they meet a man over the phone or over the internet that the man is gonna meet them in person. And of course they're not looking the same way them look on the internet or on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to do that. Just call Dr. McLaren and she will let your real and beauty
Come
comes
on the
out.
outside.
914-278-9394. You know, you guys know that I'm a very controversial person. So look, that's me. So Dr. McLaren, of course, she don't hang up the phone. Don't turn off
Don't turn off the dial.
turn off the
because
dial.
we're going to go into the Money Talk radio segment, and then I'm gonna come back and continue talking about heart conditions.
The whole thing is
male
the
and female.
The whole thing is the Money Talk radio program.
Money
But-
Talk radio program
yeah, but
where
the
we
health-
address health and wealth.
Yes, so she will be back at about 3:03, ladies and gentlemen. So just don't
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, okay?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So Dr. McLean, any final word before you go?
There's only one disease, which means there's only one cure. And if there's only one cure, well, you need to find out what that is. So call and make your appointment. You're either balanced or not.
So is either
Yes, a happy man is a healthy man, or vice versa. But folks, bottom line is you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself, because disease comes in stages.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back to talk to you about the wealth building, IUL, everything about building wealth and how you to make money.
From the end of the earth, when I cry unto thee, when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock.
Of course, the rock that is higher than us. So, continue to listen because this is a serious warning. Should I say this is a very inspirational music, So just continue to enjoy the lyrics, and just walk around, take your bathroom break and everything right now, and come right back to us in another 30. I'll give you about 60 seconds, okay?
That is higher than that is higher than but thou hast been a shelter for me, for thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower, from the enemy. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me, Jesus, lead me to the rock that is higher than that is higher than. For thou hast been a shelter for me. For thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower from the enemy. When my heart is overwhelmed, oh, lead me. Come on, somebody needs to testify tonight. That is higher. For thou hast been a shelter, glory to God. For thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower from the enemy. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Oh, that is higher than. For thou hast been a shelter. For thou hast been a shelter. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And a strong tower from the enemy. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Glory, that is higher than I. For thou hast been a shelter. Glory to God. For thou hast been a shelter for me. How many of you know what I'm talking?
Yes. Oh my God. Thou have been a shelter for me against my enemy and against everything that is negative. We come against it right now in the name of Jesus, Dr. McLean, right?
In the name of
Yes.
Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Glenroy Walker, and Dr. McLean is here this afternoon, and the Money Talk and the
Health Talk, Money Talk
and the
Radio.
Money Talk right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about. When we talk about, by the way, welcome, Dr. McLaren. Welcome to those of you that are tuning in for the very first time. You are listening to Glenroy Walker and Dr. McLaren from McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center, and of course Glenroy Walker from TMC Capital Group. We are here to talk about wealth building. Some of the things that, by the way, we have a seminar coming up next week, Thursday, January 30th, at the JFK Hilton Hotel in Queens. To get more information on that, ladies and gentlemen, you need to call us at 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. These are some of the things that we are going to be talking about. We are under the wealth building. We are talking about debt consolidation, mortgage reduction. Ladies and gentlemen, we can take your 30 years or 25 years mortgage and cut it down to 10 to 12 years. Insurance platform we are going to be talking about, and for those of you that have been listening to us for the past 4 or 5 years, We are talking about the IUL Retirement Saving Program. It's a retirement program, ladies and gentlemen, that give you up to 15% interest on your money. And it comes with the savings, retirement savings, it comes with living benefit, it comes with long-term care, and it comes with a life insurance. So those of you that have regular life insurance out there, you do not have to have a regular life insurance. You can just have an IUL, and the IUL cover both living benefit, long-term care, life insurance, and you still have that savings vehicle. Right, Dr. McLaren?
Yes, that's right. And the thing about it is that some people, I think someone asked yesterday about the age. If I'm at a certain age, can this benefit me? So, of course, with the IUL, you can go up to age 85, can qualify. And also bear in mind that the younger an individual is, the more years they'll have ahead of them to accumulate more. So it's always best to not wait. Don't wait until you get sick and you think you start to panic that, hey, I need to put my house in order. Don't wait until you get sick for that. We have to be proactive and start out right away. If you're not sure, you need to make an appointment with my office so we can check you out. If you're not sure about qualifying to get the IUL or any other of those protection, call and make an appointment with my office and we can check you out and get you prepared for it. I've done that for a number of people prior to them purchasing the IUL. So.
And that's the annuity you were talking about, right?
No, the IUL.
Yeah, IUL, okay. All right, so one of the next thing that we're going to be talking about at the seminar is the land banking. We are going to be talking about real estate, and the legal shield, merchant funding. So all of those business places out there that have those high interest rate have to be paying for those things that they use, that the merchant
Machines,
the machine
to take credit cards.
to take credit card and have those high rate. If we cannot beat it, ladies and gentlemen, we will give you $1,000. That means to say we know we have the best rate out there. So
in other words, you're reaching out to business people too.
right? So you come to our wealth building seminars, or when you come there, you can be a part of it. There are different ways and means, ladies and gentlemen, that you can make money. So here, what happened? We have Avril just walking here. She's been here for a little while, but because Dr. McLaren is here holding up her space and so forth. So I have Avril here. So, all right, okay. Let me see if I can get this done right now. Let me see how to do it. Let me see how to get this person right here. So now.
Someone calling in?
Okay, let me see if I can. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. This is Melody, right? Melanie.
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 Yes, Melanie.
Okay, Avril. I know. Good afternoon to you. I know you just got back in the country, right? Okay, so
The way you say it, you think I just got back into the country.
well, I just got back this morning.
Oh, okay. I heard you.
Yeah.
I heard you from your start today.
All right, so listen to this young lady now. We have been talking about the IUL for the past about 3-4 years now. This young lady have been listening to us for a long time. And she's gonna take like about 2 or 3 minutes to tell you the reason why she called. Because Melanie, Avril is not familiar with your situation and the reason why you call. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to pay a very special attention to what this young lady is saying. Melanie, good afternoon. Welcome to the Money Talk Radio Show.
A pleasant good afternoon to you and Dr. McLaren.
Yes.
Dear listeners.
And we have
Um,
Avril is here with us right now in the studio.
And
Good
and
afternoon.
a pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you. So, my name is Melanie, and I wish I was calling under different circumstances, but it's just the way how life works. So I tried to call you last week Saturday, but actually it was not a good time because I was on my hospital bed. So, but the reason why I wanted to call is because, well, I took the information, like, maybe a couple months back or so, and I keep it in this little book I have. I call it my resource book. But, it's one of those things where you don't think you need it, so you don't use it. Sad to say. And so, as I mentioned, so fast forward, December 26th, I just got sick out of nowhere. They didn't know what was wrong with me. And subsequently, last week, Saturday, as I mentioned, I was laying on my hospital bed because they were getting ready to do a heart procedure. And so I'm listening to the radio show, and I'm thinking, wow, I'm hearing about the IUL all this time. I'm hearing, I also was hearing about the wellness that you talk about. And I'm sitting there just like, it's like my life is flashing before me, and I'm hearing all of this. I'm just like, wow, I really wish I had called because, it's just crazy how life just happens. And, like, I have to be paying out of pocket for everything because my insurance doesn't cover it. My job, it's just been crazy. So I called Mr. Walker and I was like, well, I wish I was calling you under different circumstances, but it's just the way how life happens. And I was just like, I want to implore anyone out there listening, you give such valuable information and we take it for granted, but not until you find yourself in a situation like I am in. God forbid, I don't want anyone to go through the situation. So, please take advantage of the information that is being provided to us because, like I said, I wish I had taken advantage.
All right.
I
So,
just wanted to call in.
so Melanie, before you hang up, I just want to give a summary of what you are saying in case those folks out there are not hearing properly. Avril, this is the situation. This is a young lady, young, in her early 40s.
Yes.
All right. So when you're at that age, most people would think at the age of 41 or 42 or 43, you're young.
You still have time.
You still have a lot of time. This young lady had a heart attack. In the new year. But thank God she's alive. You understand? But listen to it. She have been listening to us over maybe a couple months or could be over here now. And she thought she had enough time.
Yeah.
If she had opened an IUL account, you know that I would not be on the radio right now.
Why?
I would be by her house.
Having dinner?
Having dinner
Okay.
and hoping that she would adopt me as a uncle because here what happened, hundreds of thousands of dollars that she would have gotten and still being alive. Because here what happened. So having that heart attack, being on the radio right now. So this is one of the things that I am saying to people. That look here, gone are the days when you have an insurance that you have to die. And don't take it for granted.
No. What you say? You have an insurance and you have to die.
No,
We have to die, but you don't have to die to get the money.
You don't have to die to get the money. So that's what we talk about, the IUL.
And that's what she's talking about.
And
If
that's
she
what
had
she's-
opened it before what happened to her, she wouldn't have been a place.
She would not have to think about working
And
for the
paying
rest
out
of
of her
and paying
pocket.
out of her pocket
Like
because
myself. But Glenroy, I want her to know she's not alone. Because there's a lot of people around me, myself, all of us. We, like Fata, me hear you say today, and you Fata take more vacation than anything else. So I rush in here to wonder, why am I not taking as much vacation as Fata? What am I doing wrong? So when you get off the air, we have to go over this IUL thing. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
yeah, but it's really serious,
It is.
because sometimes we are here and we just take things for granted. We just feel to say, boy, because we're hearing about it and all of these different. Some of
And
us
it's
say,
based on who it's coming from.
and based upon who it's coming from. That's the thing about it. So Melanie, I just want to say thank you and hear what happened. She got the opportunity now to open an account, and not that she's just opening an account right now, but she's actually gonna be a part of the business because now she realized, so the job that she had been working for so many years, they don't cover you. They don't, when time that you need them, they are not there for you.
But
So-
Glenroy, what you're saying, a lot of people and the young lady on the phone can vouch for it. She's a testimony. I am a testimony. It is the truth. Because I had to go do a procedure. You know what they told me? My insurance does not cover it. So I have to pay cash. So I want to know, well, it seems like the best insurance that in New York City is what do you call Medicaid?
Is it Medicaid or Medicare?
Medicaid is, the one that is free.
But here what
Medicare is
happened?
what? Because, you're going to tell me we're paying for insurance and when we get sick, like the young lady say, she have to be taken out of her pocket.
But here the next thing again. I spoke to another person earlier, and they are saying that if you try to even apply for those things, they say you're not qualified because you're making too much money.
So what do we have?
Just $1 or a 50 cent over the amount that them set.
Yes.
You understand? So that means to say you have to be telling lie to even qualify for those kind of things. Melanie, I just want to say thank you very much for calling in and to let people know that they should not wait. The information is there.
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate.
Make a while the sunshine. Thanks for calling. I know I will be seeing you next week. As a matter of fact, I think I'll be seeing you this coming Thursday at the Bronx seminar. We are having a seminar this Thursday here at 1672 East Gunnell Road. So ladies and gentlemen, please come out and be a part of our wealth building seminar. Come out, we will show you how to make money and don't depend on the job. Because the job, look here, I heard different ethnic group over the weekend explain to me what a job is. They said job is a bribery. They bribe you for you to forget basically of what is really happening in your life. You understand? And we have been warning people about just settling and think that for all of your life, you're going to be dependent on this job. But remember, working hard will kill you, ladies and gentlemen. Melanie, thanks for calling in, and I'll be seeing
Thank you also.
in the week here, okay?
And take care of your
Thank you,
health.
sir.
And take care of
Thank
your
you.
health. Get some rest.
I will. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone.
Yes,
You
same
too.
to you.
Bye-bye.
You would think you say you are the money talk show, but you're a health talk show too, because you see how money and health go hand in
They
hand.
goes hand in hand. And,
Yes.
and we just can't help ourselves.
No, it goes hand in hand.
If you have good health, you need money. And if you have money,
You need good
you
health.
need good health. And Avril, I'm just coming from a convention in Florida. And when you see a lot of our folks, we came to this country. We were born in this country. And every day we get up and we say, boy, I would really like my life to change. I would like to make a certain amount of money. But we are not doing anything about it, Avril.
It is hard getting up every day. Some people don't even want to go to work.
Yes.
Some people have their job, but just getting up to go to that job, they get up with an attitude. They're not happy. You cannot be happy on doing something you don't like doing.
Look, that seminar that I'm coming from, I've seen folks that is a part of the wealth building platform here, Avril. Just within less than 5 years, I've seen. Yesterday I shook one of them hand. Young guy he looked like he's in his 30s. He could be in his 40s too, because when you're making money, he'd start to reverse.
Oh, okay.
The guy made $7 million in 4 years. You heard what I said? I mean Jamaican dollars, I mean Antiguan dollars either. $7 million US in the space of 4 years. I've seen guys there within 2.5 years made over $3 million. The man have $3 million in his account. And I'm talking about people, immigrants, ladies and gentlemen, that just came to this country. And it's the same thing we are years after years, months, weeks, and days, talking to you about that we came to this country for one reason, and the purpose is that we want to make a better life for ourselves and for our children and their children. So, ladies and gentlemen, even if you don't want to do it for your children, do it for yourself. You understand?
And show the children how to do it for
If you,
themselves.
if you think that is too much money, I've seen young people, their Avril, in their in their 30s, oh Jesus, in their 30s, making over $200,000 a year, over $100,000 a year, and a lot of us in this country, and all, you have never seen $100,000 yet.
No. And I think all of us, I don't know if we enjoy making money or not, or we're afraid to make money. But again, I'm not the one they're going to speak to. You're the one they're going to speak to. So, if they want to talk to you, Mr. Walker, I think you need to give them the number. Again, as the young lady said, she had the number holding on to for a while. And I always tell you that. I say people may not call, but don't be fooled that they don't have the number. People do things on their own term, but sometimes it's too late. So the number for Mr. Walker's office, because when you say Mr. Walker, they think it's your business. The number is 646-688-5554. Again, the number is 646-688-5554. And do you know it's testimonies that wake people up?
Yes, majority of the people.
Yes.
But about 5,000 of us met yesterday. And look, I was so impressed with my little Jamaican community, or should I say my little tri-state community down there. Although we were in the minority, but look here, everybody were just looking at us like that. That means to say, just imagine, we have another convention coming up in Las Vegas. Those of you that have never gone to Las Vegas before, is it Las Vegas they say that
What goes on there?
stay down there? Well, look here, a lot of money is going to be made down there. So if you don't want the public to hear about it, it will stay down there.
So I'll come to that one
yes,
then.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
646
Yes.
688 5554 646 688 5554. And there's so much opportunities. It's like every time I listen to you, it's so much doors and so much more opportunities opening up.
Look,
I don't know where to start.
Look
We used to
here.
talk IUL, but it's not IUL anymore.
No, we're talking about debt consolidation. We're talking about mortgage reduction. We're talking about the IUL, land banking, real estate. We are teaching people how they can buy their first house. Buy their first house. So if you have a house that is in trouble, you need to give the same number a call. Don't let people steal your house away from you.
Don't let Joe hear you, because Joe is very upset with this now.
Well,
this
look
is
here.
becoming a big
Look
thing.
here, it's a big thing. Look here, I have a lady that have a property that value over $2 million, and they steal it away from her
And it's
for
not
over
a joke. It is
100,000.
not a joke.
You understand?
I'm not saying this in your defense. I'm saying it because what you're saying is true.
Of course it
They're
is
going
true.
around telling people, we'll help you. Like people having problems with their home. Instead, they try to help you save your house. They're taking it from you and
Taking
then
it-
selling it.
And I don't understand our people at
Yes.
all. And when you tell them to call you, them hear you on the radio, and they tell you, you tell them to call you. They don't call you to get good advice. You understand?
Because you're own.
Because we are,
Yeah.
yes, we are just like them, so they don't believe in us. They believe in everything else that don't look like us. We are talking about legal shield. We are talking about merchant funding. Ladies and gentlemen, come to our seminar. We will teach you guys how to make money. If you don't know how to make money, if you want some extra income, some extra money to do whatever you want to do, come to our seminar, ladies and gentlemen. We have every Thursday there's a seminar, whether it is in the Bronx, in New Rochelle, or in Queens, New Jersey, Connecticut. We guys are coming to you also in your community. All you need to do is just let us know that you want to be a part of the wealth building platform. 2020, ladies and gentlemen, your New Year's resolution should be that you want your financial and your health life to change. You want to live longer. you want to enjoy money, you want to go on vacation like Fata Diamond. Well, me I go to, this week, next week, me gone on one.
All right. So
And the following month I gone on one.
call this number and find
Okay.
out how they're doing it. Because I know after this show, I want to understand what is Fata doing that I'm not doing. Because you just tell the people I just came back.
But you just came
But
back.
I ready to go again.
But that's what.
Because
but look,
you didn't go on vacation. You just came back, but you was on business.
I was on business. I was out there trying to educate myself that I can come here to inform and to help educate my people. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is serious. We had a seminar last week, Tuesday, and we had a good amount of persons that came out. 90% of the people that came out sign up to be a part of the business or to set their future straight. And that is telling me that there are people. So you out there that don't want to do this, it's up to you. There are hundreds of thousands of people out there that are coming on board. Just imagine, we have one group of people yesterday, one gentleman. When we asked him how many people he have in his downline, he said 6,000 people. He was able to spread this across. And that's the guy that made $7 million in the space of 4 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you want to find out if you have to invite people or if you have to work. You work 9 to 5 job every single day, and we are telling you that to come out and to become a part of something that you can make serious money. And some of you are wondering if you have to invite somebody or if you have to tell somebody or you can't talk or you can't walk. We will teach you how to walk and talk then. Call us at 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. Dr. McLaren and Avril is coming back to you guys within about 3 minutes, and I will be coming back within another 30 minutes from now to continue to talk about health and wellness.
All right. Thank you so much.
This program is not designed to and does not provide medical advice. All contents and information available on or through this program are for general informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you heard on this program. McLaren's and or its affiliates are not responsible or liable for any advice, course of treatment, diagnosis, or any other information, services, or products that you obtain through hearing this program.
To all my women, you know, my strong women. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman.
Yes.
Boy, you're not like the Shaggy. Why you got Shaggy so quick? Eh?
Facebook at play with you, man.
Yeah, but you see, we love we Shaggy. Yes. We can't worry about them. That's why artist song is not being played anymore, you know, because all this foolishness about Facebook blocking and all these things, their music can't get played. You know, but we're back here we're back and we just listened to Mr. Walker talking about wealth, and we're back here now with the health segment that goes hand in hand. And we're joined by Dr. McLaren, who is going to not tell us why Fata is not here today. We know it's not about his health, it's about his wealth.
Yeah.
So we got to find out what's going on, but it's all about health right now. Everybody's concerned about health. Everybody, the least thing we're worrying about. So right now, I am just here, and this is Avril coming to you here. Fata, we miss you. And we know you're not here, and you're probably someplace smiling away and say, me I'm on vacation. So we're going to find out what it is that we're missing out on and follow up with Dr. McLaren and what she was talking about earlier, and we're going to continue with this program. So thank you wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. And as the young lady said to Glenn Roy earlier, she had his number saved in the phone for a while, so we want you to save Dr. McLaren's office number in the phone. The number is 914-278-9394. Again, the number is 914-278-9394.
Yes, folks. Thank you all for waiting for us to return. Of course, wealth and health, you can't separate those two. It's vital. But I had said that we were going to talk about heart disease and how it affects women differently from men. If you all were listening to the news this week, there was a little story about how these scientists have decided to do some intensive or extensive research into heart disease in women. And they went about this because a lot of women are seeing the doctor more frequently for different symptoms that ultimately lead to their death. Afterwards, they realize that those symptoms actually is a part of the signs for someone who is about to have a heart attack. So they have come to the conclusion that, hey, women are women and men are men. You know, because they would just always think that the man, the heart attack, you get this pain in your chest and you stiff up and your left and your shoulder cramp up and all that stuff. Yes, women get that too, but guess what? Because of our biology, we have other subtle symptoms. And that's what they just realized years and years. This is similar to the many years ago. I don't remember which year it was, but it was a long time ago. It took doctors 50 years to believe or to agree that this particular scientist, who was also a doctor, he, when they were having a lot of deaths during pregnancy, women were delivering babies, and he went there and he said, why is it that women, there are more babies dying and women than, those being born? And he observed how the doctors were doing their jobs. It so happened that they were delivering one baby here, and they would walk over to the next bed and they deliver another baby, bam, 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 another baby. And those babies would die. And he continued observing, and then he realized, okay, germs. They are not washing their hands. It wasn't in the medical books, just like a lot of things that's happening these days. It's not in the books when it comes to care. We didn't do that, right?
We did. We did that just now. So, Mr. Walker, you wasn't listening. We did.
Yeah, we did say the number. We're going to say it
That's
again
right,
just to
that's
make sure.
right, Yes.
914-278-9394. That's our number at McLaren's. Anyway.
But you
they-
just say
yeah,
germs.
Yeah, they ridiculed him because he said, oh, you know what? I realized that you guys are not washing your hand after each delivery. The hygiene is the problem. That's the reason why you're carrying germs from one mother to the next and the babies are contracting it. That man died a pauper because his esteemed colleagues wouldn't believe him. They didn't believe him. They laughed at him, said it's ridiculous. If it's not in the book, it's not true. And it took them 50 years to agree. And that's why they have this scrubbing now. When they're going to do a surgery, they have this intensive scrubbing and they can't touch anything. But many lives had to be sacrificed for them in their arrogance to accept it. And that's exactly what's happening in this time. If they were to accept the holistic approach, they'd have to change all the medical training that they have had. They'd have to abandon that. And this is not me saying that. This is coming from doctors who have left that mode of medicine and they are in holistic. They said if they were to do it, then they would have to change all the books. They'd have to change their curriculum.
Even
They'd have to change their
medicine.
thinking. They'd have to change medicine.
Medicine, yeah.
So why would they do that? How much will they lose if they do that?
The pharmaceutical company.
Exactly. But bottom line is, all if they seriously want to change, they can add a little in at a time. Add a little in at a time.
And it is so difficult to think that it can work, but they don't want to. So it's like one fighting against the other.
Right.
So it's who we choose.
And we also have to realize that the standard of care wasn't written by the doctors. It was written by three entities: the pharmaceutical company, the hospitals, and the insurance companies. Standard of care was written by them, and they enforce it. So the doctor has no option but either do what they say to do or start your own practice in a different way and, forget about your license. But so much to do. But women's heart looks just like a man's own, but there are significant differences. And, of course, women's heart is a little smaller, and the blood vessels and the chambers, the parts of the chambers or the heart itself is a little smaller. And the walls that divide are a little thinner also, that divide the chamber and the valves and so on, they're a little thinner.
So you're saying that a woman's heart is smaller than a
Yeah.
man's heart. So a
Right.
man have more heart.
Right.
Lord have
They have
his
more
mercy.
physical heart.
More physical heart.
Yes. But they have been treating women, they were not seeing the suffering that women were experiencing because they didn't do independent research for heart disease on women. They assumed that if it happened to the men, it happened to the women the same way. And it's just like black women. Black women are losing more babies and they're dying more because nobody studied the black woman's body and our subtle differences. What worked for them is like cosmetic. Long it take before they give us a different color lipstick and powder for our face. It's the same thing with medicine.
So they're acting like that's why people are going crazy now with all these different
Yes.
colors.
Oh, yes.
Wow. But the whole thing about it is that when you say a woman's heart is smaller than a man's heart, what do you look for the difference when it comes to heart rate and all these things now? How do you determine? So a man's heart bigger, does that mean they could take more stress?
So what they're saying is that a woman's heart pumps faster than a man's heart, but it ejects about 10% less blood with each squeeze. And when a woman is stressed, her pulse rate rises and her heart ejects more blood at that time. When a man is stressed, the arteries of his heart constrict, raising his blood pressure. But it's even more than that. You know, I have here some information, and I want to say that this information that I'm forwarding to you folks is as a result of the Cleveland Clinic research. Okay, so this is not coming from me. The Cleveland Clinic has published this information, so I'm sharing it with you folks. All right, so there are a number of differences in difference. So after heart attacks, women don't always do as well as men. Sometimes it's because women don't always receive the best treatment for their disease, like I mentioned prior. Other times it's because they didn't know they were at risk until it was too late. And they have 6 different ways of showing you the difference in coronary artery disease as it relates to male and female.
And what about age?
Well, that's what we're going to do, the 6 differences. You know, because so since you mentioned it, always we know that women tend to have heart attack later in life after menopause, more heart attack later in life. But it has changed. Men usually have it earlier. But the thing about difference with men and women is that women keep going to the doctor for all these subtle symptoms, not knowing that it's a heart attack she's about to have. And then the doctors dismiss it.
Yeah.
Because she didn't come with her hands up with her left arm stiff and her heart, you know.
Right.
So women have, one of them is this. Women have risk factors men don't have. You know, we have our hormones. So certain diseases, of course, found only in women increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. And these include endometriosis. That's the hormone imbalance that affects a lot of women. Polycystic ovarian condition or disease, PCOS, diabetes, and high blood pressure. And, high blood pressure during pregnancy is one of them, too. So endometriosis has been found to raise the risk of developing coronary artery disease by 400%. In women under age 40. So, women, if you have had this condition, then of course you're at a greater risk of developing this condition. So, irregular menstrual, lots of unpleasant symptoms, in general, hormonal imbalance kind of increase your risk, and that would happen to you at your younger years.
And what would you say they should look for? Because people have hormone imbalance. I mean, they don't know.
Well, that can be an extensive discussion. But hormonal imbalance can give you, some women start hot flashes very early, okay? They have cramps, serious cramps, irregular menstrual cycle. Those are all hormonal imbalances, mood swings and so on. When it approaches that time, inflated abdomen, and so on. So hormonal imbalance, which goes right back to the endocrine disruption and all the environmental toxins and the estrogen that is too much and the progesterone that is too little, all of those things. So because women always seem to be ticking, we always seem to be ticking, so that's one of the reasons why they should separate our symptoms from men. Because we may be smaller, but we also have a lot more going on in our bodies than men.
Yes, that's right.
And they are just realizing that we wouldn't have lost so many women to heart attacks if only we had spent some time and some money investing. It's a long time women have been on the back burner. It's a long time women couldn't get equal pay. You know what I mean? It's like everything's about men. Everything's about men. You treat women as if, whatever the man is experiencing, it will work for the woman. So the same thing you give a man for his heart problem, they're giving it to a woman. And it shouldn't be. There are other factors that has to be considered. So yes, women have different needs, and that need to be taken into consideration.
And stop classing us as men. And especially when
Yes.
some men here, they have a bigger heart. Now they're excited.
Well, they have to have a bigger heart because they have more muscle mass. So the heart has to be strong enough to transport the blood around. And men are supposed to be physically active. They're supposed to dig the ground. They're supposed to lift up the bridge. They're supposed to do all those awesome things. They're supposed to take their wife across the floor. So you need a strong heart for that. You're the ones who do construction.
Maybe that's why they have. Now I understand why the heart is bigger.
Yes, because they are meant to do the demanding, the stressful, the physically demanding task.
And some women want to do some stuff that men are doing, and we're not cut out for
right.
that.
Like the woman, they were talking about the firefighter. I applaud her. It takes a lot, to really do that. And then those women who are on the front line, that's a lot, sisters, that's a lot. But what I don't like about those kind of profession for women is that they don't get to live their lives as women because they have to put their cycle on pause. That those women have to, they can't, can you imagine on the front line now you have your menses?
I always think about that. I don't think that there is some things that women should be doing that men is doing.
Right. Every month a woman have her cycle. Can you imagine she out there pointing her gun at the enemy and her period come? You know what I mean?
And her hormones is off and, and all
so
this.
it's a lot of sacrifice those women made because they have to inject them or put them on certain pills that will what will actually cut off their period. And that is against nature.
Wow.
So careers that put that kind of demand on a woman set her up for serious conditions later on.
And you're listening to Dr. McLaren, and if you're just joining with this program, you're listening to the health segment here on the Money Talk Show. And if you didn't get a chance to get the number earlier, this is the number to the office where you can make an appointment and find out what's going on in your body, because a lot of times we do not know what's going on the inside. So the number to call is 914-278-9394. Again, the number is 914-278-9394.
Yes, folks. So remember, at McLaren's, we do so many awesome things. I know, and I don't want the time to run out, and I don't mention it, that we are approaching, we are in 2020, but at the same time, we would like you, women and men whose goal is to lose weight. Remember, we have a thing going now. Can get you on a protocol that will get you to lose your weight.
I just came back, and last year I boast about it that, I'm going to be first. So right after this program, I'm taking it on because we have to be an example to what we talk about.
Exactly. Yes. So a lot of you folks, you're going to be losing weight this year. So express your desire. Sometimes I look at folks and I don't want to assume that they want to lose weight because there are some people. I had a gentleman who said to me one day, good thing I didn't say you want to lose weight. I said you want to get healthy. And so he said, you see my body, I like my size. I'm big. I just want to get rid of the belly. Just the belly he wants to get rid of. So all I said to him is that, look here, when you're healthy, the body takes care of itself.
That's
and
it.
God designed the body to be what it's supposed to be based on how he meant for you to be. So if you're going to focus on the belly alone, who knows? It may not happen, but the whole body has to be shaped accordingly, And another thing too, we are working on having a seminar in May, okay? So keep that in your minds, ladies. In May, we are working on getting a seminar together so we can talk about women-only stuff. And we can show you some stuff that you can do to enhance your life as a woman. It's very, very important. Some of you have questions you're afraid to ask your doctor, things you don't want to bring up, even your friends don't even know, your spouse don't know. That's what that day is for. That doesn't mean that you're going to tell people they're your business. We're just going to discuss all the different issues, and they don't even have to know that you have a problem, okay? Another thing is we do comprehensive or executive analysis. We have added on Diane to our analysis to give a more comprehensive analysis or picture of your health and give you a whole lot more information. If you think you were getting a lot of information the first time, now with Diane, you get to see even more. Okay?
And I'm going to show you Diane after because,
Yes.
I just came back and I just want to see this new machines and all these stuff.
Yeah,
that you
Fata
have
is supposed to
going
go on it. I think
Oh,
he spoke to the
Lord.
lady already. He's going to get his turn, and you need to get your turn on it.
Well, I have to get my turn because I can't tell people to come.
Yes.
Because if they ask me, I got to be able to say. So, yes, I
So
want to
you
get
need
on
to
there
be
before
lined up to
Fata.
be on it also.
Okay.
And we also, I am putting this out there, folks, because a lot of folks are asking for it. We're working on getting another equipment in our arsenal. And this one will do preclinical observation of the possibility of tumors in different parts of the body. So you know that when you're going to have cancer or any kind of blockage, usually the blood supply to that area ramps up and it gets warmer. And this new equipment that we're getting, that is approved, that new equipment will actually see it before it is shaped. Okay? So if, say, for example, we are doing the breast, it will be able to show us whether or not that person is close to getting a tumor in their breast, or if they do have one. And it's great for people who have been doing mammograms. If you have been doing mammograms and you have to wait every year, this device that is extremely, extremely safe and has shown to be very accurate is a good tool to see it before it is formed. So you can do it between your mammograms or your sonograms, and it is extremely safe. And not only breast, but also brain and intestines, pancreas, prostate, even in the legs. People get blockage in their legs. So this will be able to give us preclinical. Preclinical means that it's not yet formed, but it is on its way of becoming a problem. So that's, as soon as that comes in, you guys will know. But we're all about prevention, and we want to help you so that you live longer.
And this is what's going on today, people. You're seeing it all over the place, all the different machines and technologies that are coming out in, I won't say medicine. This is not medicine because we're not going to get that in the medical office. We are not going to get that. So, people call and make an appointment, come in and find out what's going on. Many people used to hear me talk about the blood, and it's just amazing to how long ago I did the blood. And I wonder
Yes.
what my blood is like right now again. Because sometimes the body, we go through so much different changes. We go through, like we talk about the other day, I was going to the airport, and, as soon as I'm ready to go in, I tell the guy, just tell me when to come in quick. So I run in, put my hands up quick, and I said, can I come out now? And they was cracking up. But when it comes to the X-ray and all these things that put in radiation in our body.
But do you realize
it's
that
very
a lot of
scary.
TSA employees are coming down with cancer?
And the subway.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to
a lot
say
of them
that.
are coming down with cancer because they have to do these jobs that have them exposed.
And you know what I hate? People who going around buying all these things where they're using on us now, technology, I call
Yes,
it.
they're zapping us.
Yeah, we grew up in the islands eating soursop. We eat soursop until we walk over soursop. And now you pay $10 for one soursop because they tell you help you with cancer. So you're not going to get tests now. And because they say, this thing help you with cancer. So I want to know, why would you just believe that some soursop could help you when people in the islands dying from cancer every day and soursop
Right.
tree hanging over the trees? People, get yourself tested and stop letting them use psychology on us to boost us up in the supermarket. The number is 914-278-9394. Eating right is the key. And as you say,
Right.
you understand, you got to take care of your health.
And disease doesn't happen overnight. The biological process starts long before it becomes physical. So a lot of us are buying stuff and we don't know what we are buying. And even if we do know what we are buying, maybe that's not what your body need, because everything has a beginning. So you have to know where the problem is. The name of the disease doesn't describe the cause of the disease.
And there's so many diseases and so many symptoms that look the same.
Yes.
But you have a different problem.
Different problem.
You know, but you know, that is, I mean, we as a people, let me say, we like to go around and diagnose ourselves.
Yep.
Maybe it's this and maybe it's that. And then Google now,
Yes.
they Google everything that tell you it's possible that this and that. So right away we start to just buying up all these things and putting
But
it on,
it
in our
didn't
body.
have your name on it. It didn't say Avril.
Okay.
This is for you. This all these symptoms is relative to you. So you need this. No.
That's it.
It is relative to every person. And the fun thing about it is that we all are different individuals, we have different chemistry. So one size can't fit all. One treatment is not for all.
Yes, I like that. It's like buying a shirt and they say one size fit all. I said they need to say one size fit most.
Oh, yes.
You know, because there is no way one size could fit all.
Yeah.
You know, so people get tested, take care of your body. Life is so short. And, you know, a guy told me the other day, he said, man, I have not been to the doctor in years. I feel good. I get up every day. I go to work.
Yeah.
I say, poor thing. The day you fall down.
It's the day you die.
You know how much stuff they're going to have to find out about him because, hey, you've never been.
There's no history.
tested. That's right. You know, so the number is 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. And Google the information. The location is 557 Main Street right here in New Rochelle. Again, 557 Main Street in New Rochelle. Just ask Google as we do with everything. McLaren'sWellness.com. Google it and everything is there. 914-278-9394. Make an appointment, come in and just start the process. Get yourself checked out and find out what's going on with you that you're not aware of.
You know, my mother is joining we start a family thing, bodybuilding thing.
Lord
My
Jesus.
mother is 75 and she's getting her personal trainer to help her build up her muscles. Yes.
Well, I read that. I read that yesterday, so there's nothing wrong with it because I read
Nothing
it
wrong.
about an old lady doing it, and it encouraged me and it
Yes.
said build your muscle because we're losing that. We're
Right.
getting older.
Oh, yes.
So as long as she have life, she have a right to take care
Oh,
of
yes.
the blessing that she have.
Yeah, my mother loved to travel and she loved to have good life. She loved life. So whatever it takes for her to live longer, healthier, she's all on it.
I should feel bad to hear that. I should feel very bad. So Avril, wake up.
Yes.
You know, so today we got to talk some things and we got to find out about all these machines that up here. And, you know, it's all about saving. I've gone to too many funerals. I'm literally drained. From November last year until now, I'm just drained getting over the
Yes.
fact that just burying loved ones. So, people, again, you're listening to Dr. McLaren, and the number is 914-278-9394.
Just folks, remember to call about the weight loss plan that we have for you. Okay?
Start
Call.
with me.
Yes.
Okay, so Avril going to be getting her charge up today, and I'll be in here and I'm going to be telling you more about it, and you'll even hear me and Joker. Joe need it.
Ah.
So I'm taking this to my program. We're going to make weight loss because a lot of us thinking weight loss means stop eating.
No, it
And
doesn't.
our body have the nutrition. We're losing it. And we need to know what to eat because what works for me does not work for someone
Exactly.
else. Okay, so from I come in here, Glenmar, I have, I could tell you, Glenmar, that jacket no get bigger, it no get tighter, it just get fitter. So I don't know if it's your muscles. But I got to find out what worked for my body because, come on, man, I've been trying to eat right, but maybe eating right is just not the key.
We have a system. We have a system for each and every one of you. So call
right.
and make your appointment, and we get you healthy and slim.
Slim.
Slimmer.
Well, we're here. We're coming up in shortly with the Money Talk, and Glenroy Walker going to be finishing up what he started. And I'm telling you, don't miss this as you just tuning in. We're going to tell you more about the young lady that called in earlier. And so many of you who missed it, you need to hear about it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. The music sounds so relaxing, you know.
I almost forget that I'm supposed to be talking about wealth. I want the Facebook will block this one too.
Which one?
Like I just
Listen.
just
to me.
read him.
Listen, read him, right? I want them to know about read him. Boy, I tell you, everything they block.
Everything the
And
black
then
man.
artists wonder why you don't play their music.
Yeah.
You know,
That's crazy.
It is
Sometimes a little man give you a music to play, and you can't play it as soon
but
as
the
you start
little
playing
man
it.
music you could play, you know. But you see the people and we feel like they make it and they with this company and they
Oh,
register. You
so
understand?
they are the one that register you to not to play their music.
You know, they out there and
okay.
they claiming it that. And I don't see the sense in it because if you're playing the music, you're giving them promotion.
Promotion. Boy, you know, I saw the business going on. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Yes, I mean, me. Glenroy Walker, because, you know, Havril have been here from the previous shows and so forth. So,
You went the phone lines being
phone
ringing.
phone lines going off the hook like
Yeah, but
crazy.
that's good. That's good information. I mean, they may not, you know, but like the young lady, it touched me to hear a young woman in her 40s calling to tell you about her story.
Her experience.
Yes, and who wants to be in a hospital bed? And that's when you realize reality sink in. Because let me tell you something. I get up sometime, and as you feel a little bump on your skin or a little breakout, you start worried. We are worried more than before.
Well, here what happened. I had an episode. I'm gonna say experience last night. I was in Florida, and most of the hotels were booked out. I couldn't find a place to sleep, so driving around looking for hotels. So I found a motel, and look, I did not sleep. I did not sleep because somehow it's not something like what I used to. And it's not that I can't adjust myself, you know. But when you see certain things, because first of all, as I opened the hotel room, I saw something live run around.
You was in Florida.
I was in Florida.
Okay.
So I saw something live running around the place. I said, no, son, not sleeping tonight because something might just come under the door, come through the ceiling, something.
You might as well just lay down in your vehicle.
Look here, I should have just laid down in my vehicle and saved myself that money. Oh, God. So it's about, because we want to live long. I don't really want to wake up in the middle of the night and feel something bite me or sting me. You know, alligator hole and a hole.
Man, we scared today. Just simple a virus. It is so funny how we don't take going to the doctor serious. But we are so afraid. No matter how people say they want to go to heaven, nobody wants to die.
Nobody wants to die. Worst of all, people are living longer nowadays. Because although we have young people that dying, like, as I tell, I had a bury a 42-year-old cousin of mine just a couple of weeks ago, going down to Jamaica within the next couple of days, should I say, you know, to bury my sister. And she's only 7 years older than me. And of course, we know that a lot of young person have another family member. She's only 47, and they found her in her bed, just talking foolishness. I mean, a healthy girl, beautiful young lady, and she died. She went to the doctor. They think some vessel burst a pressure, you know. So people are dying at old age and young age.
Yeah.
Last week, Dr. McLean was talking about one of the young lady that opened an IUL, and she got into a little complication. Still alive, and she got $207,000. That's how important having an IUL taking care of your future, ladies and gentlemen. That young lady that called in and gave her testimony about, you know, having that heart attack at the age of 43. But
Yeah.
I am giving God gave her another chance. And now she set the record straight by opening an IUL. Not only that she's opening an IUL, but she's thinking of coming into the business full time. Because she realized that the job that she have, time for them to cover her. The work will leave her. She have to be paying out of her pocket right now. If she had that IUL, Avril, you know that as I said earlier, and that I'll be sitting around her table
Acting
right
like
now
you is her uncle.
because I maybe would be one of them that deliver the check to her. Of couple $100,000. You don't think I'm gonna want to be our adopted uncle? Our what they call it, the
You're going-
administrator or whatever.
But you know, it's funny because really and truly, it's just like the lotto.
Yeah.
Some people play the lotto, but I don't think they could handle if they win the lotto, you know. So it's just like when you think about people today who we sitting down, and a lot of people have high paying jobs, and they have let's say they have insurance. But you know, when they get sick, they realize that this doctor don't accept this doctor don't accept this one. So our insurance is not universal. When I
No.
say universal, I mean it don't go everywhere we think
No.
we can go with it. So a lot of us gonna be in serious trouble the day that we have to be sick and have to go to a special care or special place, and then they
Yes.
say, "We're so sorry, we don't accept this over here."
That's right.
You know?
And just like about 3 years ago, a young lady that had an IUL, she need medical attention. So the health coverage that she had run out, and she was still in the hospital. So the IUL, the living benefit had to come in to back that up. Because when you're talking about seeing specialists, when you're talking about doing this, and when you talk about doing that, you guys out there think you have comprehensive health insurance? Wait until you're ready to use it. You understand? You're working so hard, ladies and gentlemen. Wait until your body just start breaking down, or you get tired, or you get whole.
They say your body breaking down.
Yes. I saw a young guy in Queens. The guy was, at first when I saw him, I thought he was like, the guy looked good. He's from, I think he's from Guyana or Trinidad, one of those countries. Guy looked good. So when he came out of the car, the guy looked young. But then I saw him, when he started walking, I was wondering if he had like,
Something was wrong.
something was wrong.
Okay.
So I said to him, you had an accident? Him said, no, Mr. Walker. My body just break down. I work too hard. Jesus, young guy in his early 50s, body breakdown already. So ladies and gentlemen, when you hear we talking about the IUL retirement savings program, when you hear we talk about the wealth building, we are serious. So look, here what happened. Just before we start talking about the IUL and the seminar that we have coming up. The seminar that we have coming up every Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, we are having a seminar in the tri-state now. Whether it is in New Rochelle,
The Bronx.
the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Jersey, Connecticut. We are having a seminar every Thursday.
Okay.
All
And
you
what
need
time?
to do,
What time?
all of our seminars are within the range of 7 to 7:30.
Okay.
Every Thursday, 7 to 7:30. So if Queens coming up, the next one is in the Bronx
Okay.
at 1672 East Gunhill. 1672 East Gunhill Road. This coming Thursday, that means this week Thursday here. Then we have the one in Queens. It's going to be next week Thursday at the JFK Hilton Hotel. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a whole bunch of speakers. People that are your own people, your own African American, your own Indians, your own Caribbean people. You're going to see some people there making some serious money.
Okay.
And these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about. Debt consolidation. You have a lot of debt and you want to consolidate it. Debt consolidation. We are going to be talking about mortgage reduction. That means to say we can take your mortgage from 30 years to 10 or 12 years. Insurance, the IUL retirement savings program, ladies, and this is a retirement savings program, ladies and gentlemen, that give you 4 things in one. It gives you the savings account, savings vehicle to put your money in. It's a, remember, it's not a checking account or it's not a checking account, Avril. It's a 10 years retirement savings vehicle to put your money in that you get up to 15% interest on your money. Then you get a living benefit, long-term care, and a life insurance in one package. Tell me, you out there that have regular life insurance, if this is not better for you. Okay, go and research it. Go on Google and put in Index Universal Life. Go on our website, tmccapitalgroup.com. You will find a whole bunch of information. We are going to be talking about land banking.
Land banking.
Yes. Real estate. We will show you how to acquire your first or second property, and we will help you with the money for that. That you can flip those properties and turn yourself into an investor.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about legal shield. Every ethnic person need to have that. If you get pulled over by the cops, if you get if your credit is, you know that identity theft,
Yeah.
whatever situation that you're having, immigration, whatever situation that you're having in your life, and you need legal counseling, you have that at the tip of your finger. Just dialing. You don't have to talk to anybody. Say, look, I'm gonna call my attorney, and you can talk to my attorney.
Right.
Lawyer up, just like Donald Trump, you have the same opportunity right now to call an attorney or to refer them to your attorney. You have that opportunity. And merchant, the business people out there that have those credit card machines,
Yeah.
we can offer you a better service than what you have out there. So look, so can you imagine, Avril, all of these different things is a part of the wealth building. And we are asking people to come
And educate
and
themselves.
to educate yourself and to be a part of something that you can make a lot of money. Some of you think that the regular job situation, by now you're supposed to know so that is not working. Because look, when you have a job paying you $50,000 a year, when you get an increase, they're not going to increase your $10,000 for the whole year. When with this business, if in your first year you make $50,000, or even say $25,000 part-time to $48,000, your second year is going to be more than that, because that is on you, and we will teach you, ladies and gentlemen, how to build wealth. So with all of with these combinations right now, every one of these things that I just point out, we are showing you how you can make money. So look, if you're not good at if you don't want to get involved with the merchant funding, you can get involved with the legal shield. If you don't want to, tell me who is going to get money to flip a property to make a 50, 60, 100, or 150, 200,000 and don't want to be a part of that. So look here, ladies and gentlemen, come out to our seminars and you will learn more.
And this is Thursday at 7 p.m.
Thursday at 7 to 7:30 p.m. in the Bronx.
1672 East Gun Hill Road. And give the office a call and speak to Glenroy if you need more information. The number is 646-688-5554. Again, the number is 646-688-5554. And call if you want to be at this meeting or you're coming out. You can call. If not, just show up. 1672 East Gun Hill Road, this coming Thursday, 7 p.m.
Yes, and those folks that are in Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island, Jersey, come out to Queens. Even in the Bronx, if you're in the Bronx and you can come over, because we have people coming from Queens to come to the one in the Bronx. So ladies and gentlemen, come out and to be a part of the wealth building. You have children at your home working or not working, you need to bring them out to show them how they can become a part. Those student loans that you have out there that want to be paid off, this is one place that we can teach you how to pay off a student loan. Somebody was talking yesterday at the seminar that every credit that he looks on have a student loan on it.
Oh, yeah.
Every credit that he looks on have a student loan. We will show you how to pay off your student loan, ladies and gentlemen, in no time. Because here what happened, it's about wealth building we are talking about. Those of you that have enough money already,
Have enough?
yes,
Oh.
those of you that have enough money, I am still calling out to you to see that if you don't want to be a part of the wealth building or to make some money part-time or full-time, open your IUL account if you don't have one.
Right.
Secure yourself for rainy days and for sunny days. You want to go on vacation like Avril, Fata Diamond, or ourselves, you guys need to open an IUL account. That means to say 10 years from now, you guys can cruise. I mean, stay. They have one they call staycation now.
Oh, yeah, that's what they talk about.
Look, vacation, ladies and gentlemen, you can be able to go on true vacation. Because look, when you stop working, Avril, you still want to live. We can teach you. These are things that we teach at the seminar, ladies and gentlemen. Open an IUL, and for those of you that are just tuning in that do not know what an IUL, IUL, ladies and gentlemen, is a retirement savings program that when you have that, you don't need no other form of insurance in your life, because this one is what you call a comprehensive insurance. It comes with a savings. Part of it is a savings that gives you up to 15% interest on your money. That is protected against bankruptcy, lawsuit, judgment, liens, IRS, everything that would normally affect you, even divorce. And that's why we ask the woman or the husband and the wife to make sure that them have them separate account. Because in case you don't get divorced, you're not gonna get anything out of the man who or the man who are you men out there won't get anything out of the woman who the woman who only from the goodness of their heart.
So that's why having your own is important.
It's important because here what happened when people divorcing, the goodness of them heart not dead anymore, Because all we hear them talking about, if we decide to separate, we are gonna split everything. You see that the same man and the same woman we're living, like an angel with each other right now. Wait until the time come where that woman turn against you, or that man turn against you. You will really wonder if it was an angel, the little angel where you did marry to.
Angel in disguise.
An angel that in disguise. You understand? So make sure they said it's easy to keep him or keep her. It is cheaper
To keep her with
to
the
keep
IUL.
her with the IUL. So ladies and gentlemen, look, we are here and we having fun. Because here what happened, whether you come or not, we have thousands of people that are coming. But we are still on the radio to give you the opportunity to come and be a part of this. So look here, your New Year's resolution. We have time to talk about it?
Go ahead.
Your New Year's resolution, ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of you have been listening to us for almost 5 years now. Are you still there? I wonder if it is still,
If it's real.
if it is real. Look, I am not calling down anything on you. But here what happened. Continue to wait. And I know one day you are going to regret it. A lot of folks right now wait too long And by the time them come, them realize that them wait too long. Something happened in their life that actually ended them from getting or to be approved for it. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Get it
make
now.
a while the sun shine. This week, call today, and somebody will call you back in the week here to schedule an appointment. And look, for those of you, the thousands of you that have been calling for most of last year and the year before, we are going to start calling you back, especially for those of you that did not get a call back. I shouldn't say get a call back, that did not pick up the phone when we called back.
Maybe they didn't see the 646 number call.
Right, because sometimes we call from 201 era code,
Yeah.
516 era code, 914 era code. So look, we are trying to set up the system now that everybody will get a call from a 646. But look here, there are times the office will tell you that we are going to call you. But I might not call you from a 646 era code. I might call you from a 201 era code or from a 516 era code.
And they think it's some.
And they think it's some scam. But
Yeah.
hear what happened. If you think it's some scam, you don't have to worry about answering your phone. Just come on board with us and you will get protection from the legal shield. Because we can enroll you to make sure that no scammers will actually be afraid to even call your phone.
Aye.
Because your legal team will trace them down. So, ladies and gentlemen, give us a call at 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554.
And let them know they can come into the office also.
Yeah, if you want, they can come in and open an account. Or we can send someone out to you to open your account, not to give you information. Because when our folks leave the office or leave their offices or home to come out, they come out to help you to open your account to prevent you from coming into the office. So that's what we call a home visit, ladies and gentlemen. Home visit don't mean that we are coming there to explain to you about the IUL. Yes, we will give you an overview, but make sure that you are ready to open your account. Ladies and gentlemen,
Time is important.
time is very important. The information that we are giving over the radio, we also tell you to go on our website, go on Google, call the office and get some information, or talk to somebody, call me. And one of the things that I don't understand, Avril, guys, if you know you're not ready, don't tie up the phone. Because there's a lot of people there that we could have called back within that period. I will call sometime a certain amount of people for the day, Avril. And then after, Mr. Walker, I'm calling to get some more information. I give them the information. So me say, you ready now? No, me just a call to get the information. What the sense that make? Do your research in the meantime, seeing that some of you continue to listen.
Yeah, and then they can also go on TMC.
Capitalgroup.com
and
or
just read
Google.
up. Yeah, because by the time you finish Google and reading up, then you have enough information to say, you know what, I need to do this.
Yes.
You know?
But here's the thing about it. A lot of them buying regular life insurance out there and them now Google it. Them now Google the one that you have to die first before you get any money. So look at it. You have to die first. And we are telling you about something that while you are alive, you have access to your money. You have access to your long-term care, to your living benefit, and to the money that you have into the savings vehicle. That give you up to 50% interest rate. I spoke to a lady over the weekend, and she said she was working for one of those people, taking care of them, and she heard the people talk about the long-term care, and she asked the lady how she could get that for herself. The lady let her know that no, she can't get that. So a lot of our people, and I don't understand those people that are doing the CNA, the HHA, those private care, and listen to me, taking care of those people that have the living benefit and long-term care, and you dare realize that you can have it for yourself. You should be lining up outside of the door right back to Brooklyn right now to know that the same people, you see how much them paying you right now. A lady was getting $5,000 a month, Avril, for somebody paying her $5,000 a month from the long-term care.
Well, people, you're out there and you're listening to Mr. Walker, give Mr. Walker office a call at 646-688-5554, 646-688-5554. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. And as we say, you can also go on tmccapitalgroup.com, read up on the information, come into the office at 557 Main Street here in New Rochelle. Sit down with someone if you're ready to do what you have to do. People, do not wait until it's too late. Again, the number is 646-688-5554. You're listening to the Money Talk Show with Mr. Glenroy Walker and Avril. Stay tuned, and we thank you so much for staying up with us at this hour.
Only one man, come and walk a mile in my shoes. If you walk a mile in my shoes, yeah. Walk a mile in my shoes, and you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. If you hear me screaming from afar, somebody help me from this height, don't wanna fall. But if I do, will you catch me? Not take the whole thing from beginning. Press rewind and things become revealing. We know the hits, fancy lights and glamour. But if you walk a mile in my shoes, you would feel what I'm feeling. Where I'm standing, things don't look too good. No. Not 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, not 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, not 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. Only walk a mile, come and walk a mile. It's all about you. LA's fine sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm tree grow, rents are low, don't you know? But I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride. I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Did you read about a frog who dreamed of being a king? And they all became one, except for the name. A few other changes. You talk about me, the story is the same one. But I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to swear, but I hate the sound of being alone. sad to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. It's all about you. LA's fine with sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm tree road, rents are low, don't you know? But I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride. I am said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Did you read about a frog who dreamed of being a king? And they all became one, except for the name. A few other changes. You talk about me, the story is the same one. But I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to swear, but I hate the sound of being alone. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride. I am said I, then I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride. I am said I.
My name is Dr. Love. Call my number anytime. I'm available, just call on me. My name is Dr. Love. I can mend your broken heart, replace your pretty smile. Call on me My number is 6609.